sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Michaela Barnhart. I am a first year second grade teacher in South Carolina, and this is going to be a few days in my life. Alright guys, so it is Monday, November 1st. It's around 6:45, so I just come into school. I got everything that I have to do in the mornings done. So like lunch count or lunch choices are on the board. My smart board is turned on. Pencils are sharpened. That kind of stuff is done already, so that's good. I thought I would just kind of pop on and let you know what our plan is for this week and kind of what we've got going on. But before I do that, one thing I've got to get done this morning is changing out. I want to change out my Halloween books for my Thanksgiving books, or like just more like fall type books. So I'm going to do that really quick this morning on my little stand over there, and then I will come back over and talk to you guys. So I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, so this is what it turned out to look like. I definitely don't have as many Thanksgiving books as I had Halloween books. So I have a note of that I need to get some more. But this is what I've got for right now. I definitely have some of the bigger like name books or whatever. So I think the kids will be happy with it. That is their writing down there. I just keep it over there because they like to publish and let everyone read it. So I'm going to come back over here and chat about what we're doing today. Okay, so I'm back at my desk now. I've got to take this off. It's killing me. My shirt feels like super wonky. Not right. Okay, that's better. My bra is just not with it today, but whatever. Anyway, so what are we doing today? Let's figure that out. Let's figure that out. Oh, I need to show you the stuff that I brought in. So much to do. Come on. I know this looks like a lot, but it's not all for just today. Okay, so very quickly, let me show you some of the things that I brought in, or made over the weekend, I should say. We have trunk or treat this week. It is actually tomorrow evening. So my team and I are doing Pac-Man. So this weekend I made my little ghost shirt. I just cut the little, like, you guys can't really see it, but I don't know if maybe if I hold it all the way up. There's his eyes, and then he's just cut at the bottom. To look like one of the ghosts. Each of my team members and I are a ghost color, and then we have a male team member who is actually going to be Pac-Man. So that's what we've got for that. And then for that, you know, I get this folded back right. Here we go. For that, I made we're going to make a little game board. So I did all of the like ghost colors, and then I made a Pac-Man to go with it. And then I also cut out with my silhouette some large ghosts, just to have to like either put around or put on a like little vintage, like the actual game box thing. We were going to try to make one of those when my team members had a box at home, so she was going to try that over the weekend. So if that worked out, then we'll glue those on there. So that is our plan for trunk or treat. But anyways, that's kind of some of the stuff I brought in. So very quickly, let me go through what we've got going on today. Okay, where is, so first thing, I did my newsletter. I changed it to have a leaf now for fall. I should have done like a pumpkin or something for October, but you know, we're late to the game and that's okay. So we've got that this morning that I will give out. First thing this morning, we are making these, this is why it looks like a ton. We are going to make these United States government booklets because that's what we are learning about in social studies right now, is the U.S. government. Where is my morning work? That could be a problem. Where did I put morning work? Huh. Maybe. I know I printed it. Anyways, so we'll have morning work For math today, we have our Mad Minute like we always have. And then we also have, this is their homework packet. I did just a packet for this week because we are going to spend some time this week going back and reviewing. We did my voice is like going in and out. We did a regrouping assessment last week, and they were not exactly where I would like for them to be. So we're going to hit the brakes and continue to go over addition, subtraction, regrouping. And I'm going to do it all in small groups. So instead of having any whole group instruction, I think, at least for the most part, we're just going to do small group. And then they're going to have a packet of basically just review or problems to work through for homework for the week. And they can do the whole packet in one night, or, however they want to do it. It's just 3 sheets, so it should not be that bad. So we've got that. Then we have our phonics, writing, reading lesson, all that. We are doing nonfiction. So we're just going to kind of continue to roll on with that. So that is the plan for today. I'm going to see if I cannot locate morning work, because I know I printed it. I just don't know where I put it. Or at least I think I printed it, because I had to have, because I made there it is. It was in Friday with the morning work assessment. Okay, so there's morning work. Cool beans. All right, so I'm going to go put those on the kids' desk, straighten up everything, and it's not quite 7 yet, so I still have a little bit of time. So I might come back over here and just kind of read over my lessons and stuff for today and get ready. And then we will open up the door and greet the kiddos at 7:15. So let's get going. Good morning, guys. So it is now Tuesday. I know, don't come at me about it. I did not film much yesterday. I ended up, throughout the day, we had a meeting that came up at planning. Well, I can't say it came up. We had it planned. I just didn't write it down. And so I had forgotten about it. And then we had that all during planning. That took our whole planning time to do that. And then after school, we started working on some more things for our trunk or treat that we're doing tonight. Like getting some of the stuff like ready to go and set up and put together. So obviously I didn't film that because I was working with other people on that. And then when I got home, on my way home, or well, let me back up. While we were working, I started having like just a dull headache that slowly progressed and got worse and worse over the evening. I ended up laying down on the couch around like maybe 5 or 6 after dinner and fell asleep. And I woke up right at 8 and got up, brushed my teeth, took my makeup off, and went to bed. So it was rough, to say the least. I don't have a headache right now, so that's good. I'm hoping that that was just a yesterday thing and it's not going to come back today, and that I'm not just getting sick, because I don't have time for that right now. So hopefully that was just yesterday and I'll be good to go. I still have a little bit of like stuffiness, which I think most of it is because we had my trunk or treat at our church this weekend. And Jeremiah and I did a pumpkin patch theme. I'm trying to get everything pulled up while I'm talking to you. That's why I'm looking away. We did a pumpkin patch theme for our trick or treat, or for our trunk or whatever, for trunk or treat. And we had hay. And I've never been like allergic to hay that I've known of, but riding in the car with us, because we took the Tahoe, so we had to put it on trash bags in the back of the car. It like just messed me up. Before we even made it to church, my nose was running and my throat was itchy. Like it really just messed me up. So I think that is really like what's going on in here. Let's hope, at least fingers crossed, that that's what's happening. So anyways, I'm trying to get things pulled up for today so that we will be ready to go later. And I need to find Brain Pop. Where's Brain Pop? There it is. Sipping on some water. I don't have any coffee this morning. I'm just doing some water today. So I wonder if that's why I had a headache yesterday. I brought coffee yesterday, but I ended up only taking a few sips out of it, and then I just didn't really feel it anymore. Like I didn't want it, which is weird for me, but I did not want the rest of it, and so I just got rid of it. But I wonder, I wonder if that's why I had a headache yesterday, because I'm used to drinking coffee every morning and I didn't really drink any yesterday. I guess we'll see. This will be the telltale sign. If I get a headache today, that's probably what it was. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead, get everything pulled up. Let me show you guys what we're doing today first. So today's actually an easier day because we'll do morning work when they come in. We'll go over it. And then for social studies today, we are going to watch, we're talking about government, so we're going to watch the government Brain Pop Junior video. And then we made little government booklets yesterday, so we're going to start going through those and talking about government and everything. And we have a little PowerPoint slideshow to go through for that. And then for reading today, we are going to do these calls. We're talking about cause and effect. This is not Lucy Calkins related. This is something that we've pulled extra just to kind of supplement. So we are going to do 2 passages today together as a group. One is on tornadoes and one is predator versus prey. So they're nonfiction passages, which definitely aligns because we were talking about nonfiction in Lucy. So yeah, that aligns with that. So we're going to do these together today, and then we will have one later in the week that they will do for a grade. So that's the plan for today for reading. I'm trying to look at my schedule. Then we'll have our bathroom break. Then for phonics today, we are going to work with these words on trying to break them down. We're talking about breaking down words where we have a double consonant. So like in this word, it would be P-U-B-L. We would split it between the B and the L. So you'd have pub, then lish. So yeah, or publisher. Yeah, publisher. I don't know. I just think about that. Wow, it was too early in the morning. Anyways, so that's what we're doing for phonics today. And then we'll have our regular writing time, and then we probably will not get to ELA rotations today, which I hate because I keep forgetting that on Tuesdays we don't need to do those because we have library today. So we have library from 10 to 10:30, and then we get back and we have about 20-ish, like 15-20 minutes depending on how long it takes us to get back from library. We'll have about 15 to 20 minutes of classroom time, and then we leave to go to activity. So typically our mornings go really quickly on Tuesdays just because of all of that. So yeah, and then this afternoon we will continue reviewing on regrouping and stuff like that. I decided this week to do, instead of doing my normal like whole group lesson and then pulling small groups, I'm just doing small group lessons so I can hit everybody where they need it, and that way I can make sure I get through everybody at least twice this week. So that's kind of what we're doing there, and I'm just like giving them instruction in small group based on the assessment we took on what it says they needed or what they needed. And then we're still doing our regular build stations for math. I need to do a video on that because I know people have asked that, and I feel like that's a lot to explain, so it needs to be its own video, and I can kind of go over what I do for that. So hopefully I can get around to that soon. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead, finish finding everything I need to find and get everything pulled up for the day, get this stuff put away, and get ready to go. So I'll catch up with you guys later. Alright guys, so it is now my like mini planning on Tuesdays. The kids are at library. Actually, they've been at library for a few minutes. I just went and made copies for our Scholastic book things. I don't send these home every month because I don't want the parents to feel like I'm constantly like sending home stuff for them to pay for. But this is the holiday version, like saying, you know, books make great gifts and all that kind of stuff. So I am going to send these home this time, and then I probably won't send them home again until after the new year. So I'm trying to get these ready to go home for tomorrow because we do Wednesday folders, and I've got my stuff ready to go ahead and pack those if I have time. Like I said, they've already been down there for like 15 minutes, so I only have like 10, 15 minutes left before I've got to go pick them up. So I probably won't be able to get all the way through it, but we'll just get as far as we can. I'll at least get this part done. So yeah, we had a good morning. I started this morning. A ton of people have done this. I've seen it from a ton of different people doing like a teacher versus the class like point system. So we started doing that this morning. I don't necessarily love how it pins me against the class, but they love it. They love the idea that we're playing a game and that they can beat me or that I could win. Like, they like the idea of it. So that is going well this morning. I only started that because we've been having issues with like transitions and stuff. With just like generally the whole class getting very loud, or like just throughout times during the day, like certain times like math centers and stuff like that, they just cannot seem to keep it together unless we are in direct, explicit whole group instruction. So I wanted to try this out just to see if that would help. And this morning it did help. They were very conscious about it, and they kept reminding each other like, hey, be quiet. She's going to get a point, you know. Right now I am still in the lead. They have 2 points. I have 3. So right now I'm winning, but hopefully they will be able to get some points this afternoon. We did well going to library. So as long as they do well coming back in the hallway, then I'll give them another point and we'll be tied up. So hopefully that will go well. When they come back, we only have like a 20-minute gap before we go to activity. And then today is my team planning day, so I won't be able to pop in with you guys. I do have to go over to my teammates' classroom and we'll plan for next week. So, which I need to get done anyways, because since I'm going out of town this Friday, I need to make sure I have everything ready to go for the next week, Thursday afternoon. So yeah, that's a big deal. I need to make sure we have all the plans squared away and ready to go. I will have quite a bit of time after work today. I have car duty, so I'll probably get back in my room around like 2:45-ish. And then our trunk or treat does not start until 6. So I will have pretty much, this is like making a glare on my face, all of the afternoon to work. I don't plan on going home. I brought my clothes to change into with me. I may pop out for a minute and go get some dinner and bring it back. But other than that, I'll be here to work. So that should be good. I should be able to get most of my plans and stuff done today for next week. So that will be nice. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead. I have about 10 minutes and see if I can get some of their mailbox stuff is in here. Get that packed up and in their green folders, and then I'll go pick them up and probably catch up with you guys after school again. Hey guys, so it's now the end of the day. It is right around 3 o'clock. It's right at 2:55. I just got back in from doing car duty and just kind of chatting for a minute, and so now we're gonna get to work. Just to kind of debrief though, we had a good day. The chattiness did not stop for sure. And I don't know if it's because I need to be a little more like of a stickler. I don't want to like, I don't know, I feel like it's a fine line between being a stickler about behavior and being too lenient. I feel like overall my class has a good behavior, like in the hallway or when we're around other people, they're really well behaved. In class, they're well behaved. But they're just so excited. They have so much energy. And so it's not like they're blurting out things they shouldn't be blurting out, but they'll blurt out answers or things of that nature, like things that are related to what we're talking about. They just get very excited and don't want to wait their turn. Not everybody, but I have a good group, like a decent sized group of kids that do that. And so I was hoping that the Mrs. Barnhart versus the class thing would kind of help alleviate some of that. And to some extent it did, but they kept forgetting. Like they would just like forget about it during the day. So we're going to keep trying it. We're going to try it again tomorrow and the rest of this week and see if it's something we like or if we need to do away with that. So we shall see what happens. But other than that, we had a good day. We got through everything we needed to get through. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I think right now I'm about to go ahead and make a to-do list. Sorry, I'm like super thirsty right now. But I think I'm about to grab my stickies. Where are they at? Let's use the rest of these stickies first. And my pen is behind you guys. We'll use orange. Go Tigers. Anyways, what do I need to do? Okay, so I need to sharpen pencils because that just seems to be something that I have to do every single day. So let's put that on our list. I'm going to finish my plans for next week and do my folders, make copies for next week, see if I need to make any anchor charts for next week, go over my Lucy lessons for next week, and what else? I wanted to make my newsletter for next week and my slideshow. Wow, this is a lot. Okay. And then I need to do my math groups for next week and my reading groups for next week. Cool beans. Reading groups. All right, that's a long list. We shall see what we can get done. I'm going to start simple with the pencils and then my plans, and we'll kind of go up from there. So that's the plan. I'm probably just going to kind of leave you guys propped up and just get to work and show you guys what a working afternoon in a teacher's life looks like, because it's not that exciting, I promise. Here we go. Parking lot and hang out and eat, because obviously I've got to go back to work. So that is the plan. I just got myself, like I said, and I'm headed into the parking lot to meet him. That was bumpy. The roads around here are literally the roughest. If you're from South Carolina, you know the drill. It's like literally the worst around here. I gotta figure out where he parked. Oh, I see his truck. Okay, cool. Anyways, I did not get much planning done. You guys saw me start to, but I don't know, I can't focus. I needed to just take a break. So I'm glad that we decided to meet each other and get some dinner so I can kind of take a break, and then hopefully when I get back I can get some work done. I also did not think that with it being Tuesday, my team members have not, we did our planning today, but there's someone playing a violin out here. That's pretty cool. They have not had time to make copies and stuff, so I can't get everything I need to finish planning. So I'm not sure what that's going to look like, but we're going to do our best and kind of go from there. So I just pulled in beside him, so we're going to eat and then we'll go back and get some more work done. Hey guys, so it is now the middle of the day. It's right at 11:15. I dropped my kids off a little bit ago at activity, and then I went and did some copies of some things I needed to give to my team for next week. So I got that done this morning, or as soon as I dropped them off. I also this morning was able to get my stuff pulled for math groups and ready to get copies made for that. So I think what I'm going to do now is take the next little bit of my planning and work on finishing out my actual plans for next week, and then that way I kind of know what to look for copies and kind of get everything going with that. This afternoon I'm going to try to get all of my copies made, as well as my newsletter and my slideshow, and that way tomorrow all I have to worry about is seeing if there's any anchor charts I need to make for next week and anything for my reading groups. So that should not be too bad. That way I can get out of here on time tomorrow and we can get to the mountain. So I'm going to not waste any time. I'm going to get to work. Today probably will be the last day of the vlog. I know I did not check in with you guys this morning, I don't think. So it is now the next day, obviously. We had trunk or treat last night and that was crazy. It was fun, but it was very late night and I did not want to get up this morning. I was running really far behind. I don't know what's happening there. But anyway, so yeah, I did not catch up with you guys this morning. So it is now Wednesday. Today is my stay until 4 day. So I will be here for a while after school to get work done. So that'll be nice to have to stay and get things done. So yeah, that's where we're at. I'm going to go ahead and get to work, and I will check in with you guys later. All right, guys, so it is now the end of the day. My shirt's all messed up. It's actually way past the end of the day. It is almost 5 o'clock. It's 4:45. I just got a stack, and I can show you guys, stack of papers done, printed, and ready to go for next week. I think I've got everything copied now, so I'm going to go through, put everything in my 10 drawer cart where it needs to go, figure out what all I have left to do so that tomorrow I can be as effective as possible during planning, and then I can get out of here on time tomorrow. That's the plan. So I need to do this and kind of clean up my workspace for the evening, and then I'm gonna go home because we have 1,000 things to do at home as well. I don't know if I'll take you along for any of that just because it's a lot. We've got errands to run. Jeremiah's at the store right now getting things. I've got to cook dinner still. We've got laundry to do. We just have a ton of stuff. So yeah, I don't know if I will get to really show you guys anything, so I think I'm just going to prop you guys up, go through all of this, and then call it a day here at school. So let's go do it. Hey guys, so I am now leaving. Obviously I have my book bag on. I thought I would just go ahead and end the vlog here since I don't know how crazy this evening's gonna be. I'm getting out of here right at 5:15, so not terrible time, but not the best. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, bye guys.